So, this episode, as you probably could tell at the end of the episode, we saved Zenith, and sadly, in the process of that, Paul dies, rescuing her like a hero, or trying to. And then to break Rudy's heart even more, on top of him losing, part of his left hand, as we saw in that episode while he was fighting the Hydra, on top of that, he loses Paul, and then now it's been 4 days since, they rescued Zenith, and, she finally wakes, but it seems like she has some amnesia, like when people, even in real life, I think when people come out of a long coma, they, forget to talk, and, she might have trouble remembering, like we saw then, she was, questioning, oh, who's this guy? Even though, she was questioning, who's Buddha, so obviously very sad to see, how that broke Rudy even more than he is now, that he had to deal with, the death of his father, trying to, save his mother, that at the time, we even heard him, he didn't even believe, he even thought there was a chance that Zenith might be dead. And, even after that, he persisted on believing that, Zenith was alive, and then just for that to happen at the last second of the episode, very heartbreaking for Rudis. I do wonder how he's gonna cope with that. A couple things I did want to mention. So one, I was pleasantly surprised to see the amount of what Paul, we saw how Paul got while he was after the first retreat, when they're chilling in the room and they talk about what's going on. And then, we see Paul very jumpy, hey, he's very on edge. He wants to get this out the way. He wants to do all this. It's just, we just get to see Paul in a new light. Now he even raises his voice at Rudy, for, Rudy implying that, Zenith might be dead in the crystal. So, I don't know, I just found that pleasant to see, Paul's dedication to saving his wife, even though, he did cheat on her with the maid, so we have that. But at least he's trying to make amends. But one last thing that kind of caught my eye remembering now is that, so if you remember, right before they're about to enter the dungeon with the Hydra, Paul is about to say something to Rudy, and it sounds really important, but Rudy stops him, and we hear his inner monologue saying, oh, I'm not gonna let you drop this bombshell right before this, as if, you're gonna die. You just, have to wait until after we died to tell me. To our, that never happened, so that was sad. But the reason I bring that up was because Paul was about to say something to Rudy, but Rudy stopped him. So my question is, what was Paul gonna say? Because it sounded very important. Even Rudy said it was probably a bombshell. So we have that to think about in future episodes. But for now, I'm just, just content with them saving Zenith. I know it's sad to lose Paul and everything, but like I said, we kind of had already, like there were already signs that Paul would die in this dungeon. So it makes me wonder too, like, did Paul know that, like, yes, my plan is to intentionally die in the dungeon, trying to save my wife or whatever. So I wonder if that was the angle he was going for, and if it was indeed the case, I wonder, why would he willfully die in battle? So we have that. But I mean, overall, great episode, great animation, great music, great everything, great voice acting, great animation, great sequence, and just a good episode. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.